Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm danahbanana, and today we are playing with some new makeup. Not all of this is new to the store. A lot of it is just new to me. Some are, but I have just, over the past couple of weeks, I've been picking up some products, random products that I've never tried before, and I saved them all for this video. And I'm really excited because I have quite a few things. I've got blush, bronzer, foundation, setting spray, eye primer, and some lip products that I cannot wait to try. I'm so excited. Before we get into this, do not forget to subscribe if you are not already. Give this a thumbs up if you think you're gonna like it, and also hit the notification bell so you are notified anytime that I upload. Before I forget, most of this, almost every single thing that I'm trying today is drugstore except for one product. The eyeliner is not drugstore, but everything else is drugstore affordable makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and let's get right into this. For the first product, I think I'm gonna do my eyes first, mainly because of the eye primer. I'm excited to try this eye primer. It's the E.L.F. Putty Eye Primer Cream. I think this is new, at least somewhat new. Not 100% sure. It says, amp up your eyeshadow looks with this color intensifying eye putty primer that locks in eyeshadow for 12 hours of crease-proof wear. I did swatch it a little bit, but I did it with my finger and I wasn't getting the best results, so I'm going to try it with a brush. It says apply to your eyelids with an E.L.F. eyeshadow brush or fingertips. I'm actually going to use a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. Highly doubt it matters if I use E.L.F. or not. Oh, this is in the shade Cream. So it comes in a pot like this. Cute packaging. E.L.F. normally has pretty nice packaging. I'm going to use this flat brush from Wet n Wild. Feels interesting. It's not as creamy as a concealer or like the P. Louise base. It did give a pretty nice even base, but I'm going to try to, because I feel like it kind of feels like it's just sitting on top of my eye, on my skin, so I'm going to try to press it down a little more with this sponge. Okay, it's interesting. I feel it kind of looks like it's separating a bit, but it's not lifting off of my eye or anything. I don't know. The real test will be once we put on eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I don't have a new palette, but I mean, this is pretty new. I'm using some Makeup Geek shadows. I'm going to fast forward through the look, and I might stop to tell you how I'm feeling about the eyeshadow primer. I know that I love these shadows already. I've played with them quite a few times now. I've done a few looks and they all turned out really well. The shadows work really well for me, so if something goes wrong, I know it's the base and not the shadows. I'm going in with Berry Shady, this one. As my transition shade, I'm using this one, Tuscan Sun. And then, I don't know if I'm going to cut my crease or do like a spotlight. This one is the shade Whimsical. I'll go ahead and add the primer to this eye also, and then we'll move on to the eye look. I'll speed it up. I will show you what I'm doing, but I'll speed it up, and then I'll talk about the base after. So far, what I'm noticing is that it's really works well. It seems to be working well as a base. The shadows are going on very pigmented on top of it. They're blending pretty easily. The only thing that I'm not liking about it is that it's probably not going to show up on camera, because honestly you don't notice unless you're really close up to it. It kind of makes my eyelid look a little more textured. It shows a lot of texture, but I'm really enjoying the way how pigmented the shadows are going on top of it, how easily they're blending, how nicely they're going together. That does have a lot to do with the quality of the shadows, but a base can make a huge difference, and I don't know, I like it. I'm not a big fan of the way it's kind of making it look textured, but what I'm gonna do is I'll keep using this. I'll try to use this a few more times. It's pretty late in the day today, so I can't really do a wear test on it because within a few hours I will probably take this makeup off. But I will try to use it in the next few videos when I'm doing my eyeshadow, and I'll do it earlier on in the day just so I can let you know how it wears on, like, over time. I feel like the longer it's on there, the less textured it looks. I know I'm giving you mixed signals, but I do really like the way that the shadows went on top of it. It's just that texture is kind of bothering me a bit. I feel like it's really not noticeable. Only when I'm like, hey. It's also, I feel like it is going to be harder to create a spotlight or a nice crease with this because it's not super creamy. You kind of got to work with it a little bit, press it down, and maybe that's what helps it to whatever creates it from moving about as easily. Maybe that's what helps it to last longer. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually nice. With the shimmer, when it's on there, it's on there. It packs it on into one spot. In the darkness, love, down low, scattered in the gravel. The shimmer, that shimmer, oh my gosh. Like I said in my review of these shadows, the shimmers remind me of liquid shadows. They're that good. These are so uneven. It's bothering me. My eyes are always uneven because this one's shaped completely different than this one, but it's just annoying me today. Please don't judge me for this. Please. Please. Also, don't judge me for this. I'm enjoying some wine right now. I would try to give you a really good excuse, but I honestly just wanted some wine. And I have Romanian wine, and we don't want that to go bad because Romanian wine is like superior to every other wine. So guess who's enjoying some wine at 4 o'clock? 4 o'clock on a... Oh, today's Friday! You can't judge me. Is it really Friday?
It's freaking Friday. Oh my god, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Okay. So, like I said in the beginning, the only thing that is not drugstore is the eyeliner. This eyeliner is like ancient. Not ancient, but it's been out for a hot minute. It's the it's the Balm Schwing eyeliner. Shannix used to rave about this a lot, and recently she just did a video like testing out a bunch of old makeup that she used to love, and she used this, and I kept rewinding the video to stare at this eyeliner. It was so matte, so black, it was just so beautiful, and I remember her talking about this like, I'm pretty sure years ago, but I don't know why I never got it. I just didn't. So I went to Kohl's because Kohl's is like the only place I think around me that sells the Balm products. I went there, got it. This was, I believe, $17. It's just a felt tip, I believe. Yeah, that's what the tip looks like. And I'm so excited to use this. I will probably have to use this with a more neutral look so you can really see how nice it is. If it's even nice, I don't know. I swatched it on my hand and it was just as matte and black as it looked in her video. I really like this so far. I feel like it's being overshadowed by the eyeshadow just because the eyeshadow is pretty dark, but I'm really liking it, and I'll have to use this some more with more neutral looks to really get a feel of how I'm liking it. So I'm gonna go off camera, finish the other eye, and then I'll throw on some lashes. Before I finish the other eye and everything. I don't like to do mascara on camera just because I'm really bad at getting it in frame. So my friend Tori kept telling me to try this mascara. I finally got it. It's the Essence Lash Princess, and I think one time I asked for suggestions for a mascara, and I feel like this one got recommended a couple of times. No, I think it was the Purple Essence one. I tried the Purple Essence one. It was okay, but I don't know. I heard my friend kept raving about this one, and I always like the way her mascara looks. I'm gonna put this on off camera, and we'll try it today and see how it goes. I do have a shirt on. It's a tank top. I'll do my lower lash line in a little bit, but I'll probably do that off camera. So I'm going to use the Kokie Blurring Primer. This isn't new. I just started using it, but it's my new favorite. But I talked about it in my last video. For foundation, this is definitely not new in the makeup world. It's old AF. Soph Does Life, Soph Does Nails, however you know her as, has talked about it for a long time. It's been a favorite of hers for a while. I always see it in the drugstore and I never pick it up. It's the Revlon Colorstay. This one, you're probably like, oh my god, that is so old, like egg shit. I've never tried it, so I really want to try it. Was it Revlon Colorstay? What was the one? It was a mousse. It was like came out in a foam. Was that a Revlon Colorstay foundation? Except in like foam form. That was one of my favorite foundations. But yeah, Sophie always raves about this one, so I want to try it out. They had the matte version. This one says for combination oily skin. Lately, my skin has not, I don't feel like it's oily. It's been when I wear makeup, even if I'm not wearing makeup throughout the day, I feel it does get a little oily. So I felt like now was the perfect chance to try something like this. Got the shade 330 in Natural Tan. It has a pump, so that's nice. I don't know if this originally had a pump. I'll apply with a sponge. I actually have a breakout right here, so good day to test this out. Every time she puts this on her face, it looks so nice. Let's try it. Even though we don't have the same skin type, still want to give it a shot. It does have a slight sunscreen smell to it, which doesn't bother me at all. I actually am addicted to the smell of sunscreen. It makes me happy. It does have SPF 15 in it. Definitely matte. If you're using this, make sure you moisturize even if you have oily skin. But it's really nice coverage. I'm going to set with my Maybelline Superstay powder in the shade 220 Natural Beige.
Oh, this is so matte.
But I don't mind it, like it looks good. But I think it'll look better once I have other things on top of it, but the coverage was really nice. It's not sticking to any places, it's just matte. I'm going to go off camera and do my lower lash line and put on the mascara. And so far, I'm still really liking this mascara. I used it on my top lashes before I put on my fake lashes, and I really like it, so I'm going to use it on my bottom lashes. And actually on my waterline, I kind of want a pop of like hot pink, so I'm using this Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous. It's just a pencil liner, and it's in the shade Hot Pants. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to use that same Berry Shady shade that I used earlier, and yeah. So we're going to move on to bronzer. By the way, I am obsessed with this mascara. Absolutely obsessed with it. I love what it does to my lashes. Love. For bronzer, I finally picked up a Milani Baked bronzer. No, these aren't new. This one is in the shade Soleil.
Okay.
How are we feeling about that? Let me not make weird faces. I like how it's pigmented. I like how easily it blends, just like their blush, their baked blush that I really like. I'm just not 100% sure about the color. I'll use it more and see, but I think I'm being a little dramatic. I think it actually works pretty well for me. Somebody watching this video now is probably like, that does not work for you, honey. So on Twitter, people kept saying, I've seen it, I think it's a sign because I've seen it like 3 days in a row, saying that you should do highlighter before blush, and I feel like I used to do that, and I don't know why I stopped, if I did stop. I'm using the Kokie, the new Kokie Strobing palette. I have tried this. I don't know if I've used it in a video yet. Gonna use that one. Whew, that's blinding. For blush, it's not actually a first impression, but for the shade it is. I got another Milani baked blush, and this is in the shade Sunset Passion. I like this blush. Love. So only 2 things left for lips. I'm not doing a lip color like a lipstick. I'm just doing a gloss, and this is the E.L.F. lip plumping gloss. I don't know, I was just in Walmart and I saw it and I felt like I needed it. So, and this is in the shade Sparkling Rose. It's a little more pink. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. I feel like it's too pink, but I like the formula of it, so I might pick up the, I think they had a clear version of this. I think I'm just going to put on my Hard Candy lip treatment just to moisturize my lips a bit. I feel like I look naked. I look like I'm auditioning for Adam and Eve. I will eat that apple. For setting spray, probably shouldn't have got the matte version just because this foundation is so matte, but like I said, I've been kind of oily lately, so I went for the matte one. Everybody raves about the Catrice Prime and Fine. They talk about the dewy one, so I don't know if this one's good too. We'll see. I mean, I'll have to keep you guys updated, but kind of smells like cleaning products. Not like overwhelming. It smells fresh, but it kind of smells like when I mop. But I like the way it sprays. I am very impressed by most of the products. Still on the fence about the eye primer. I'm going to try it some more, but so far it's pretty nice. It's just different. Not something I'm used to, but I really like the way this turned out. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope if you were interested in any of these products, even if they were ancient, that it helped you. I'm very impressed, and I'm sure you will see many of these products in future videos. I'm loving it. I'm loving a lot of them. The mascara is going to be, yeah, the blush, the bronzer, the highlight, the setting spray, I don't know yet. The foundation, I'm definitely going to use more to test it out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!